Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. As you guys could tell by the title of this video, it's going to be about what is it about you that inspires people, okay? So please keep in mind that this is a general reading and may or may not resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So pile number one, you're going to be the amethyst crystal. Pile number two, you're going to be the black obsidian. And pile number three, you're going to be the green adventurine. Okay? So pause this video if you must and meditate on the crystal that you feel most drawn to. Then you'll find your timestamp in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Hi Bell One, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. So pile number one, if you pick the oh my god, I'm like losing my train of thought. Man, the amethyst crystal. Holy moly. Okay. Yes, if you pick the amethyst crystal, pile number one, this is going to be your reading. So, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started. So, pile number one, from left to right, we have the Crystal Tarot deck. Then we have the Muse Tarot. And we have the one on the far right, the Psychic Tarot, okay? So we're going to smudge these bad boys first before we get started. So pile number one, what is it about you that inspires people? What is it about you, pile number one, that inspires people? Okay, let's get started. What is it about my pile number one that inspires people? What is it about my pile number one that inspires people? What is it about my pile number one that inspires people, Spirit? Okay. And they gave me exactly 4. I like that. So, 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the World. I heard motivational speaker. So, like I said, 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Ace of Wands, the World, and the 2 of Wands. So yes, so like I said, motivational speaker. It's also, I'm getting your passions and also the fact that you stand your ground for what you believe in. You're not afraid to move away from like chaotic situation or anything that doesn't serve you. You know how to put yourself first, and by you doing that, you inspire other people to do the same thing, to follow your lead. And I feel like you do this, like you inspire people on the world wide web, because we have the world here. So maybe you have like a social media platform where you express like your challenges that you went through and how you overcame those challenges. So by you doing that, you inspire other people to do the same, to overcome the challenges. Like they use you as an example of what could be done if they believe in themselves. So what is it about my pile number one that inspires people? What is it about my pile number one that inspires people? Oh wow, we have good, nice cards. Ooh, pile number one. Who are you? The Moon, the Hermit, Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. Yeah, you shine bright. Like you probably went through a lot of things in your life, and now you're sharing your experiences to help others come out of like maybe similar situations. Queen of Pentacles here, you have a loving nature to you. So you inspire people to like I feel like you try to look at the best, like the best for the best in people. You don't try to like focus too much on their like flaws. I feel like you try to accentuate on their positive qualities. I feel like you like to encourage people because we have the Hermit here, and the Hermit could also represent like that's Virgo energy, but that's like also a wise teacher or a wise counsel. It's like similar to the Hierophant, but the Hierophant is more like traditional and also global scale where like they want to help you like they want to help people on a global scale, while the Hermit is more like one-on-one coaching. I feel like you probably do coaching, one-on-one coaching with people, or you like to help in a smaller group because maybe like crowds for you it's like overwhelming. It's not that you don't like to work with people, but you like to work in smaller groups at a time, not like large group. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Like you like to keep to yourself, you like to live a life of minimal, like you don't ask for too much, because the Hermit is able to live on like he doesn't need a lot to be satisfied with his life. And the Queen of Pentacles is here. So Queen of Pentacles represents somebody who's like financially stable, like a mother or a motherly figure. And we have the Star here. This is Aquarius energy. So we have Aquarius energy, we have Virgo energy, and we also have Pisces energy. So the Moon here is mostly you inspire people to follow their dreams in a sense, because the Moon is also illusion but also dreamy, because Pisces is like a sign that likes to daydream a lot and fantasize about like some beautiful world. So I feel like the way you express yourself and the way you present yourself, you inspire people to like use their imagination and not be so rigid. That's what I'm getting. Like the Star, to dream big, to see themselves doing the things that they want to accomplish. And you do that by being yourself, by doing like what you say you're going to do yourself. Like you follow through with your words. What is it about my pile number one that inspires people? What is it about my pile number one that inspires people? Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles again at the bottom of this deck. So we have the King, the Muse of Pentacles, so materials, which is the King of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords, so Seven of Voices, Four of Swords, four, and Page of Pentacles, and Ten of Cups in reverse. So what I'm getting is You inspire people to also, like, if something doesn't work out in their life, if they feel like being manipulated by somebody because they have money, you inspire people to move away from that situation, from that struggle. Like, you inspire people to not let other people take advantage of them. Like, I'm really getting, like, you inspire people to stand their ground, like I said, like standing their ground. Because I'm getting here, it's like the muse of pentacle, well, on materials. So, and the seven of swords is here, seven of voices, and they came together. These two came like right behind each other. And I'm getting here is that you've been in situations where people with money try to take advantage of you. Because they had money, they feel they could have manipulated you, because this is a manipulating card. And like the King of Pentacles is somebody that's stubborn, but also somebody who has money, financially stable, who has power. So I feel like you've been in situation like that, and you advocate against that. Like advocate against like people or workplace. I heard workplace harassment or something like that. I don't know why this came out like that, but I heard that maybe that's for somebody specific. But you advocate against like people taking an advantage of like people that are in a lower position as them. So you're like teaching women or like even men to stand up for themselves and not let people abuse them just because they have money. You inspire people to like speak their truth about what happened to them and not let these people get away with it. And you put like you inspire people to put an end to the abuse, even if they have to start. Like I feel like if these people start all over, because this King of Pentacle is like, I feel like financial abuser. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's just out of nowhere, but I'm getting, this is the vibe that I'm getting, a financial abuser, somebody who uses money to abuse people that are beneath them or they're subordinate. And you like inspire people to get out of those type of situation and like help them see that even though they're only gonna have the Page of Pentacles and like unstable home life in the moment, because the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups is here, but it's in reverse. That's like unstable family life. So I feel like it could be like women that are in abusive relationship where the man is financially controlling them with money, so abusing them with the money because they're the one who have the money. So they could lie and cheat and do whatever. And it could be even for men, like where the woman is the one that has more money, so she's trying to manipulate you to into staying in the relationship with you, like you staying in a relationship with them because they have the money, and they're abusing their power because they have more money than you, so they make you feel some type of way, or like trying to like abuse you mentally and make you feel like you're not worthy of respect just because they're the one who's the breadwinner. So it could be vice versa, but I feel like you advocate against that, so you inspire people that are in the same situation to come out of this, to not like tolerate this, because now you're the Queen of Pentacle now, because you came out of this, even though you were in the Page of Pentacle energy before and you were unstable. You made it work, you rebuild yourself, you stand your ground, and you moved away. And like now you got your stamina back, you got your passion back, and you're able to share that knowledge, that experience that you just had with that toxic relationship. I'm getting like it's a toxic relationship that you came out of, and now you advocate against that. What is it about my pile number one, Spirit, that inspires people? It doesn't have to be like a relationship where it's like love. It could also be like any relationship that was toxic, where somebody was abusing their power because they had more money than you or had like a higher status than you, and you came out of that situation, and you probably advocate against that, and you speak up on that, and you inspire other people to, because of what you're saying, or what you're, how you're so honest with your experience, and how you open up to people, so that way you could save other lives. These people are inspired by your story, and they like, you're motivating them to come out of that situation. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Emotions. Oh, we have more cards, but it's okay, I'll take them all. So we have Three of Wands, Three of inspiration, Six of swords again, Six of voices. Strength. Oh, wow. And the lovers. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that you inspire people to move away, to plan ahead. Okay? To plan ahead in life, to find like a strategy to come out of the situation, and like you made people feel strong. Like I feel like your strength and how you overcame that situation gives other people strength. They look at you and they could like feel that strength that you emulate, and then that you like that strength that you have makes them like feel like, oh my god, like I could really do this. This person did it and they've been through the same thing as me and they came out, so I know I could do this. I just have to do what they did and I could do this. That's what you do. I have to make the choice, because the lovers just represent a choice. It doesn't always have to be about love. Okay. And they like, you made them, like you inspire them to make the right choice for them and not for this person, to not care about this apology, to not let like your like their emotion get in the way of like them having a better future for themselves, moving away. Like I get Six of swords twice, so moving away from toxic relationships. I don't see the devil here, but because the Seven of swords is here, Seven of swords is toxic. So I really feel like that's Muse of Pentacles, of materials, that's the King of Pentacles. That person was toxic with their money, manipulative with their money, lying and cheating, trying to get away with something. So they use their money in order to trap people, make them feel chained. What is it about my pile number one, spirit, that inspires people? What is it about my pile number one, spirit, that inspires people? What is it about my pile number one that inspires people? So that's the lovers, harmony. Oh, wow. Emotional loss, movement, choice, decision, and disruption. That's the tower. Harmony, the lovers. Movement, choices, decision. That's the Two of Wands, and we have the Two of Wands here. Again, that's twice, Two of Wands. And emotional loss, Five of Cups. Emotional loss. So pretty much what I'm getting here is that like this person, like what you do for people is that you inspire them to like be in a harmonious relationship, and not like they have to realize like disruption. They have to disrupt their life that they're currently in, that situation they're currently in, even if it's going to be like an emotional loss in the moment. Like in the moment, obviously, like when you leave a relationship, you still feel the loss of that relationship, whether it's toxic or not. You still feel the emotional loss. Like you inspire people to like, even though that they know that they're gonna be like they're gonna experience emotional loss and it's gonna be disruption in their life, but at the end of the day, they're gonna be moving to a better circumstance. Like they're gonna have a better option. They're gonna be able to pick somebody better, or even if they don't want to be in a relationship afterwards, they'll be able to like just live their life the way they want to, without like the stress of having somebody like manipulating them because they have money, or mistreating them, make them feel less than because they're the one that have more money and then they have less, so because of that it's okay for them to be mistreated. No, you inspire them to actually work on themselves, be in harmony with themselves, like, you know, and find like a loving relationship. Probably you are in a loving relationship now, or you are in a loving relationship with yourself. But because you are in a loving relationship with yourself, you're showing them the way to love themselves, and they could see that like this relationship is toxic, it's not for me, this person doesn't love me. And I know this now. I know it's like a shock. It's a powerful revelation, because this is what the Tower is, a powerful realization, a revelation. This person doesn't love me. And it's like painful to realize that. But it's okay, because if I move away, it's gonna be okay. And you know what I just heard? And whenever the feelings start, move along, like I know you would move along. This song, I love this song, but I don't remember who sings this song. And I know, guys, I'm not probably saying the lyrics correctly, but like if somebody knows the name of that song, please put it in the description, the description box. Sorry, in the comments down below, for like other people that want to know what's the name of that song. But that's the song I just heard, and this is like very similar to this like reading. Okay, it's like moving along from like toxic stuff. Okay, so like you really make people want to, like, you inspire them to believe in themselves, that they could have something better, a better relationship, better love in their life, not something toxic where somebody's gonna mistreat them, make them feel like crap. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm getting for pile number one. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you, pile number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pile number one. Bye. Hi, pal 2. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. So, pile number 2, if you pick the Black Obsidian, this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so that way we don't pick up the energy from previous readings. So, pile number 2. From left to right, we have the Crystal Tarot deck. The middle one is the Muse Tarot. And the last one on the far right is the Psychic Tarot deck. Okay? So, what is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people, Spirit? Okay. What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? Okie dokie. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Cancer energy, Eight of Wands, and 10 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Okay. I'm getting that motherly love because we have the High Priestess, which is Cancer energy, and we have the 10 of Cups, which represents family. Okay. And if you don't know, Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, and Capricorn is the father. And if you don't know, they're opposite signs, so it makes a lot of sense. So if you like study astrology, you'll know that like Cancer has like a lot of like motherly characteristics. So yeah, like I feel like it's your motherly nature that inspires people to be more loving, like to have an equal give and take type of relationship. And also you inspire people to trust their intuition, because we have the High Priestess. A High Priestess represents somebody who's highly intuitive. That's a psychic, or it could be like a tarot reader. But I'm more getting like somebody who's highly intuitive and a psychic. You could also be a tarot reader here. I'm not saying that you're not, but like more what inspires people is like your loving nature. How you're so like a mother, you know, loving, motherly, like to give like advice, want to look out for people. Also, I feel like you've been through like things in your life where it took a lot of you to come to overcome, because the 9 of Wands represents the wounded warrior, the wounded warrior. Wow. The wounded warrior. And we have the 8 of Wands here. So also I feel like you manifest things fast. So you inspire people to like be positive and always look on the bright side of life. What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? What is going on? Okay. We have the Emperor here, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So what I'm getting here is that when I was saying the wounded warrior, we have a masculine here that's kind of like, ooh, this like energy is repeating itself. There is like an energy here about somebody that's like toxic, a toxic masculine energy that uses their power to dominate people or to control people, maybe like their finances, their status, something. But this masculine energy is in this reading. I don't know who this is, but I don't like this person because this person is like sneaky, because we have the 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords here, and I know that's not your energy. Is this person's energy, the Emperor's energy. Somebody who, that could be an Aries here, because that's Aries, the Emperor's Aries energy. But it doesn't have to be an Aries. It could be a boss or father. And yeah, I'm getting like a father. That's why I kind of paused for a minute. I was like, oh. Yeah, like a controlling father that uses like mental manipulation, like mental tactics, verbal tactics to get what they want. And I see you as being the single, living your life and being the Queen of Swords, standing in your truth, standing in your power, looking beautiful, not like letting anybody stand in your way or not letting this Emperor manipulate you. You inspire people to stand up for themselves and speak their truth. I feel like really speak their truth, but I don't feel like speaking their truth in a harsh way, because sometimes the Queen of Swords could be a little bit harsh with her words, but I'm not getting that because the High Priestess is here. I feel more that you inspire people to speak their truth in a positive, calm, loving way where you get your point across without coming off as being rude or abrasive or like, you know, like this Emperor, you know, abusing your power. You don't abuse your power. You know the effect that you have on people, and you use that effect to motivate people to be their best self and speak their truth and live like in harmony with community, because 10 of Cups could represent community as well. So you probably do a lot of community work or charity work. You do probably things like that, and you inspire other people to do the same, to give back to the community, to be a good citizen, you know? Like, I feel like a lot of people come to you for advice. Ooh, guys, I'm not playing, guys. The High Priestess again. The Priestess. Cancer energy. So you could be a Cancer here. The Fool, Aries energy again. So there could be an Aries in your life that's controlling, and he wants to be known. 10 of Cups. 5 of Swords. Not to be afraid to like stand up for what you believe in, speaking the truth. Because we have the Queen of Swords here that's speaking the truth, right? Like a truthful person. 10 of Cups. Family life, also community, being like in not in touch with the community, but like being part of the community, doing your job as being like somebody that's part of the community, that's helping the community strive and not bring trouble or chaos to the community. Look out for your neighbors, you know, if you like, you know, danger, stranger danger type of stuff, you know, like you look out for the kids in your community, you look at and you inspire other people to do the same, to be a good citizen, to help your neighbor, to, you know, help, give a helping hand. That's what I'm getting here. A loving person, because we have the 10 of cups twice. You inspire people to be loving to their neighbors, loving to the people that are around them, not to be rude, like, you know, not like that king, not that that emperor here. You inspire people to take risk, to like, I'm really getting like stand up for injustice, or stand up for, like, you know, like if you see something happening in your neighborhood, you always like on the, you know, you watch like for your neighbors, you watch for the kids that are playing around, you know, like that's what I don't know why I'm getting stranger danger. Like maybe like you tell kids stuff like that, like if they see a stranger, you know what to do, like, you know, not to go in their cars, not to take no candy from no stranger, you know, like not to follow, like not like, you know, if you're a stranger's following you, what to do. So you inspire people to do the same thing, and you like inspire people to, like, you know, Five of Swords represents conflict. You inspire people to, with conflict resolution, but positive conflict resolution, where like there's no gun violence. Like I feel like you stand up for stuff like that, gun violence in your neighborhood, where you like there's a lot of people that like young men or young women that die to gun violence. You advocate for that, like you stand up for that, and like you watch out for those behavior, you try to prevent that in your neighborhood. Like if you see any like things where you see people try to like do deal like drugs and stuff like that around to kids, like you stand up for that. And like because you have a high intuition, you're able to sense these things, you're able to sense when somebody's in distress. And because of that, like other people that are watching you, they're inspired by that, they want to be able to do the same. So they want to be able to be loving and be the person that people look up to as well. They want to be just like you, because you're a great example of what to do, of what to be. And you also live a life of luxury, so you inspire people to do the same thing, to build themselves. What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? That's too many cards, Spirit. What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? See, the Muse of Swords. That's the King of Swords. So we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles upright, Three of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So we have like the king and the queen. So you're very intelligent, highly intelligent. And I feel like you're educated too. So you probably went to school. So you probably inspire people to go back to school or to not quit school. Because the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse, is not in reverse, sorry. The Seven of Pentacles is here. So that's like waiting on your investment, planting seeds, and being patient. You inspire people to be patient because, you know, school takes time. School, you have to be patient. You can't, like, you're not going to finish school in one day. You're going to finish school like there's like, well, like college, like you could have a 2-year program to a 4-year program. It really depends on the program that you take. Sometimes it could take 4 years, but like, let's say if you want to be a lawyer or something, it might take you 10 years, you know, depending on what kind of lawyer you gotta have to be, because you have to pass your bar exam and all that good jazz. So it takes a long time. And we have the swords here, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So maybe you are a law student and you inspire other people in your community. That's how I'm getting community card, to go back to school, whether like they're old or young. You are like the example, like, oh my god, like this person's from the same neighborhood as me, they went back to school, they did this, or they're in school right now, they're almost done, they're about to become a lawyer, they're about to become a doctor, they're about to become like whatever it is, like, you know, anything that like you went to school for. And you inspire people to be patient, to be collaborative, to work together as a team instead of like working against each other. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you like, Page of Pentacles in reverse is not always a bad thing. It's like you also inspire people not to settle for less, because I feel like the Page of Pentacles is like settling for less. It's like a small, like it's like crumbs. You inspire people to go, instead of being the Page of Pentacles, you inspire them to go to the Seven of Pentacles, to be not to be satisfied with little crumbs. You're like, no, you could do better than that. You could aim higher than that. The sky is the limit. You know what I just heard? Because I said sky is the limit. The Biggie song, Sky is the Limit. Go listen to that song. It's like, you could have what you want, be what you want, have what you want, be what you want. That song is really nice. It's a really beautiful song. Like, if you want, you could go listen to it. BIG, okay? Sky is the limit. This is exactly how you inspire people. And like, that song is so beautiful. And that's the feeling that you give to people. You give them like hope. You inspire them, that like, just by looking at you because you went to school, it's like, for them, it's like, wow, they went to school, I could do this. It doesn't have to be the same program as you, but whatever they always desire to do, just by looking at you, you inspire them to go after that, after their dreams. That like, the sky is like the limit. They could do it no matter what, where they are in life, they could do it. And not let that king, that emperor here manipulate them into thinking that they can't, because it's really, sky is the limit. What is it about my pile number 2, Spirit, that inspires people? Oh, harmony. What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? Heart chakra. You see, follow your heart, your dreams. You inspire people to follow their dreams. You inspire people to be their best that they could be. The light here. We have a reward and recognition. That's the 3 of Wands. No, is it 3 of Wands? I'm like thinking again. I'm like, No, that's the 3 of Cups. Sorry. No. Sorry. No. I'm right. That was the 3 of Wands. It's recognition and reward. Sorry, guys. That's the 3 of Wands. The light. You give them hope. Like I said, look at this person looking at the light, shining bright. Hope, you know, you give them, it's not the hope card because there's a hope card in this deck, but you give people light. Like they're able to look at a brighter future. It's like when they look at you, you inspire them to really dream big. Like I said, like, you know, no more like settling for less, looking for crumbs, looking for Page of Pentacle. Like, you're not looking for page of Pentacle, you want the King of Pentacle, you want the 10 of Pentacle. You know, right now you're inspiring people to be patient with their seeds, what they invested, not to give up too soon. I feel like people like in your area, they give up too soon, or people around you, they give up too soon, and you're not the type of person that quits easily. You're not a quitter. You're able to like be in harmony with yourself, balance your feminine and masculine energy. You're like emotionally sound, like well balanced. You make that, like, you inspire them to really chase their dream. That's really what I'm getting. Like, standing up for themselves and following their dream, and not letting anybody crush them or crush their spirit, make them feel low, or make them feel that it's too late for them because of where they are in life. That's what you inspire people to do. All right, my pal number 2. So that's all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 2. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. So, pile number 3, if you picked the green adventurine, this is going to be your reading. So, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. If you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so that way we don't pick up the energy from previous reading or previous piles, okay? So, pile number 3, from left to right, the first tarot deck is the Crystal Tarot. The second one is, the one in the middle is the Muse Tarot deck. And the one on the far right is the Psychic Tarot, okay? So, pile number 3, what is it about you that inspires people? What is it about you that inspires people? So my pile number 3, what is it about you that inspires people? What is it about you, my pile number 3, that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, you know what I just heard? The song that came to mind? The temperance is in reverse, and temperance in reverse could be somebody that's a rebel, that's not cooperative. But I just heard that song, that Bob Marley song, Rebel with a Cause. So maybe that song could have like some messages for you in there. But we have the High Priestess here, the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, the Temperance in reverse, and the Moon. So what I'm getting here, you inspire people to build a solid foundation for themselves, to be financially stable with the Emperor here, and the High Priestess would being in tune with your emotions, in tune with yourself, being loving and patient. And the Six of Pentacles here, I'm getting somebody that's generous. That's somebody that likes to donate their funds, donate money to charities. Maybe like you like to donate to charities, or you would like to do that, or you have a non-profit organization, or you are involved in a non-profit organization. So if that's the case, you inspire other people to do the same. So you stand up for what's right and what's fair, and like you're a rebel with a cause basically, and you inspire people to do the same, to stand up for what they think is unjust, whatever it is. Okay, so and you inspired people to like if they do that, like if they decide to stand up for their cause, you inspire them to do this in like in a subtle way, because we have the Moon here. Because sometimes when you stand up for, I heard whistleblower, maybe you are a whistleblower here, and you inspire other people to do the same, to stand up for things that like maybe in your country where the government does like things that are like unfair to the citizen. Maybe you stand up for that and you inspire other people to do the same because they see you doing that, or maybe your family does that and you're involved, and then you inspire other people to do the same thing, to stand up for injustice where things are being done wrong. What is it about my pile number 2, Spirit, that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 2 that inspires people? Number 2, sorry, pile number 3. What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? So we have the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the Sun, and the High Priest, so the Hierophant. So because you're a wise counsel, because we have the High Priest here, you know how to advise people, and I feel like you're in a spotlight. Like the way, like what you do is like in the spotlight. Whether it's online or like in your community, or I keep getting like that vibe, like it's like a community vibe for like almost all the readings here, all the piles, I mean. But it's like the people that are around you in your community, that's how they feel, like they're inspired by like the fact that you stand up for injustice in your community, but also you inspire people to be financially like literate. Maybe you like provide courses on like I heard bookkeeping. I don't know why. Maybe you do that for small businesses. You teach them how to bookkeep, and you inspire other people to do the same thing, to use the skills and talent that they already have and monetize those skills and give back to the community. Use the resources that you already have and give back. And also we have the 5 of Wands. That's why I said you're a rebel with a cause. You're not afraid to stand up for what you believe in. And if something is unjust, you're able to voice that opinion. You're able to voice that. And you're not afraid of opposition. That's what I'm getting. Because we have the Emperor here. You sit right on your throne. And if somebody wants to challenge you, you are ready. And you inspire other people to do the same, to trust in themselves that they could like handle opposition when it presents itself, not to back down, not to be like cooperative, like not let people like run you over. That's why I heard rebel with a cause. What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? That's too many cards, Spirit. What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? Okay, good. Thank you. So we have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Materials. We have the Knight of Voices. We have the Magician. And we have the Muse of Materials. So that's the King of Pentacles, the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So the Knight of Swords being in reverse is like thinking before you speak, not speaking before you think. Like, you know, like being meticulous with your word, careful with your word, what you say, not speaking too fast, thinking before like you make your next move. Like being calculative. You inspire people to like when they do certain things that there could be repercussions. Yes, you are a rebel with a cause, but you make sure that like your cause is valid. It's not like just because you feel like being rebellious. You really, it's like really with a cause, and you inspire people to like think twice, like to really be like, is this really something worth fighting for, or am I just being annoying, or being like somebody that just wants to cause trouble? This is what I'm getting. You inspire people to think because their action has like long lasting effect on other people, because we have here the Hierophant, the High Priest. So you could definitely be a Taurus here. You could definitely be a Taurus. You could be Sagittarius. You could definitely be a Cancer or an Aries here. Okay, those are like the 4 signs, or Leo. We also have Pisces. So, well, Pisces and Cancer, because the moon represents Pisces and Cancer energy. So, we have Cancer strongly here. So, like somebody who has like high intuition, somebody who's very loving in nature. So, you inspire people to be more on their loving side as well. Magician, because they see you manifesting your dreams, manifesting your life. Because, like I said, you inspire people to get their ish together because the emperor is here and they see you manifesting your life, your abundance, because the king of pentacles is here, so you have an abundant life. You know, your life, the way you live your life is like sets the tone for other people of what they could accomplish if they like keep their nose on the grindstone and keep working at themselves and having a reason to fight. You're not just fighting because you want to fight. You have a reason to fight. And because you fight for a good cause, like the universe blesses you. And you show that you inspire people to do the same thing, to fight for a cause, so that way they could get their blessings too. Like they follow your lead. You have leadership skills and you inspire people to develop those skills within themselves as well. So, like, you create, by people watching you, you create other leaders because they could just see you set the tone for them on what a leader should be. So this is how you inspire other people. That's what's about you that inspire other people. What is it about my pile number? Oh, sorry, not this pile. What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? Okay. We have Justice at the bottom. Oh, wow. Okay. 6 of Pentacles again, guys. So we have the seven of cups. So 7 of emotions, 8 of swords, 6 of pentacles, and 8 of pentacles. So we have 6, 6, 5. Okay. So basically, you also inspire people to work hard, to not let the life's challenges get them down or get them all in their head and having sleepless nights. Because we have the 8 of swords here. So that's like somebody that's on their head thinking about like the worst case scenario. So you have like, you make people feel at ease because we have the high priestess twice. So somebody that's like really in tune with their emotions. So you're able, like, how you inspire other people, you inspire them to trust in the divine, in their intuition, where they feel at ease with the universe, feel at ease with life, where they don't worry too much, because that's like worrying. 8 of swords is worrying too much, being all in their head. Like, stop being confused, because 7 of cups represents confusion too. So you inspire people to like trust in themselves and work hard on their coins, work hard on themselves, like their material, their like skills. I'm getting like sharpening their skills. Eight of Pentacles, somebody sharpening their skills. And also you inspire people to I heard like following your lead, in a sense that you're the teaching that you preach, like what you've learned throughout your life, what worked for you in order for you to manifest, what you've learned about manifestation, on how to create the life of abundance, the life of luxury that you are currently living. You inspire people because of like what you've accomplished in your life, whether it's big or small. Maybe for you, you don't feel like it's big, but for these people that are watching you that have nothing, for them it's like amazing, and they would wish to be at your level. But just by looking at you, watching you, I'm getting your work ethics, because the 8 of Pentacles also represents work ethics, somebody that works meticulously at their goals. You inspire people to work the same way, to upgrade their work ethics in order to get to the same level as you. You inspire them to get better, to, like, sharpening their skills. Like, let's say if they're really good at something, maybe to get another refresher course to upgrade their skills, or like just to sharpen them, right? So the Eight of Pentacles, you inspire people to do the same thing. You inspire people not to stress, not to worry, not to be too all up in their head, like to be confident and like secure in their knowing that the universe has their back, that they can manifest. You inspire people to like use the skills that they already have within themselves to manifest their life of their dreams. I'm telling you, you have like even if you are not financially stable now or secure, your work ethics inspire people because I feel like they could see that in you, that you're gonna get it because of the way you work. Like, I feel like you're unstoppable. And then you inspire people to do the same thing, to be unstoppable, to not stop until they get what they want. Yeah, wow, we have the truth here. What is it about my pile number 3 spirit that inspires people? What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? Patience. Wow. What is it about my pile number 3 that inspires people? Your patience. I heard resilience. Is your resilience, how you don't give up. Wow, prosperity begins. That's the Ace of Wands. What is it about my pile number 3 spirit that inspires people? The heart chakra, like I said, recognition, reward, and rewards. Because of how you're passionate about your goals, passionate about your dreams, and that you don't give up. You inspire people because of that. Your patience. How you don't give up, like how you wait for things to be ripe, how you wait for things to happen for you in your life. You don't stop at the first sign of trouble. Like you're not the type of person. So basically what I mean by that is, like, let's say if you do get a flat tire, you're not gonna go slash all your other 3 tires because you had one flat tire. You're gonna figure out how to get like out of the situation, and you're gonna be patient. You're not gonna be like, oh, because I have a flat tire now, I'm gonna give up on my dreams. Like, really, my G? Like, you're not gonna do that. Like, no, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna be like, this is just for today. This is what happened today. I know that was like a bump in the road, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. And people are watching you and they get inspired by that. They're like, damn, wow, look at this person. They got a flat tire today, but they didn't let that stop them from getting to where they are. They like right now, something happened, an accident happened, and then they still didn't let that like stop them from getting what they want. They use their charisma, they use their skills and talent to get to where they want to be in life. Damn, I have skills and talents too. I could do that. I could do this. And they look at you and they're like, yeah, I could do this because this person's doing it. So if I follow their steps, I could do it too. And you know what song I'm hearing right now is the Nas song. I know I can't be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. So I know I can. So I think it's I Can by Nas. This is the song that I'm getting. So Nas, if you don't know who Nas is he's a rapper, and his name is spelled Nas. Okay, so Nas, I know, like, for other people like that listen to hip hop, they know who he is. But if you don't know hip hop and you're wondering who he is, he's a rapper. So you could look up that song. But basically, this is what you inspire people. So basically, that song is like a lot about inspiration. But you do inspire people in that way. Because when they look at you, they that's what they say to themselves. I know I can be what I want to be. And if I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Okay? Working hard at it. 8 of Pentacles. Working hard at something that, like, even though you can't see it yet, but if you keep working at it, you're going to get it. And you inspire people to do that because you do the same thing. Okay, my pile number 3? So that's all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 3. Bye.